that's the thing, and I think this is the very,
Yeah.
to me, this is the core of all issues.
Yep. And what I'm asking is that we elevate beyond postmodern perspective right now. We elevate beyond, because postmodern perspective is not clean right now. It's muddy. It's pathological. And we have to, we have to honor differences within people too. We have to honor their differences. That doesn't mean that we have to force it down someone's throat, or we have to set them apart, or we have to provide some type of divisive situation to force them into a certain position, all so we can meet our objectives of what we think postmodernity should be, right? Is that they're forcing women or men into certain roles that do not honor their soul is damaging to them. If all we're doing is counting numbers and calling that equality, we don't understand development at all. In the Scandinavian countries, for instance, they have done a really good job of creating a certain equal opportunity. And in the Nordic systems are set up so that men or women have a pretty equal opportunity from an educational perspective, and then from an employment perspective. I mean, they provide family or child care at the government level for free. Women and men are given the opportunity to choose a career that's best in their soul. And you know what? When they're faced with the choice between an engineering career or a nursing career, overwhelmingly women will choose nursing and men will choose engineering when all things are equal. And if you've set a society up that only way you know if you have an equal society is that 50% of the people are in nursing or 50% of the people are in engineering, you have forced something down the throat of people that is not even in their best interest. And why do women want nursing? Because they tend towards communion. And that is a job that is more satisfying to their soul. Again, generalities, right? Generalities, right? Now the case should be made. The pay should be equal to those. I'm all for that argument, right? But that's not the point. The point is that we have to honor people's differences and not try to just count numbers and say that equal. This is one of the great problems with postmodernity, is that equal opportunity is not equal to equal outcome.
In Germany, we've had this very strange discussion, which actually to most women is very strange too. It's not just to the men. We have something called Frauenquote, which is a female quota that they try to introduce. They're still struggling to do it. They try to say, well, 5 or 10% of all CEOs have to be women, at least.
Yep.
And the success of a firm is actually measured by whether they fulfill that quota.
Yep.
Now the funny thing is that it's not just throughout the board, both men and women, especially women say, I don't want to get to the top knowing that I'm there because I fulfilled a quota.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just crazy.
Right.
Get me to the top because I am capable and I actually want to go.
Yeah.
But not because you're thinking, oh fuck, in order to fit the statistics, I better employ 2 women now.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're talking about. That's not how it works.
Right. And I'm not, by no means, I want to just be really clear on my perspective. I believe that there are a lot of privileges in America and in the West. And I believe there are a lot of people who do not have the same opportunity. And I believe that for a great deal of our history, non-Caucasians have not been given the same opportunity. I also believe for a lot of our history that women have not been given the same opportunity. Like I'm totally in alignment with that. What I want to be very careful with are the solutions to those issues. And if the solutions are just reproducing the same problem in the other direction, we just have bigger problems. And we have to be really careful about that. And take the view from 50,000 feet. Right? The solution to patriarchy is not the end of men or masculinity. It's just, or anything, right? The end of the healthy green should not see modernity as all disaster and not acknowledge the dignities within it. Because there were tremendous dignities. I talked about this on a call. We want to blame modern society, the patriarchy, industrialization, for slavery, for instance. When in fact, that was exactly the stage of development that ended slavery. The world over. Modernist, industrialized culture with world-centric value ended slavery the world over. Not one single modernist, industrialized society in the world condoned slavery. And there are still tribal, ethnocentric societies in Africa that condone slavery.
India, too.
And in all kinds of places, yes. So we need a longer view, deeper perspective.